All right. Well, I am in New York right now, but still able to talk to my good pals, Matt Gourley, Sona Movsesian, through the magic of technology. So you guys are in Los Angeles. I'm here in New York. I'm in New York because I'm doing promotion for Conan O'Brien Must Go, which is the show that sort of was born out of the podcast. And I'm very excited about it. And so went on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night. And did you guys, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I gave you two a shout out on television, real television.
I mean, I wasn't going to watch it, but then you said you gave us a shout out. And so that's why I watched it.
Yeah, same. And I just watched that 2 seconds. And
He's watched this in 2 seconds.
I had Amanda cue it up for me.
Gourley didn't even listen to me mention Sona. He cut it down to just Matt Gourley and then cut out the Sona part.
Yeah, it's my new ringtone.
I had an absolute blast, and it was fun. I was curious how I would feel seeing that sixth floor again, because that was such a big part of my life when I did the late night show for 16 years and hadn't been there in so long. And Jimmy's studio is 6B. Mine was 6A. That's where Letterman's show took place. That's where we did our show for 16 years. And Jimmy's across the hall in 6B. And so it was just going right back home again. And I just liked being there. I enjoyed it. And just felt good. I was thinking, am I going to get in my head about going back to this place that has so many strong memories? And I just immediately felt at home and happy to be there. And the Tonight Show staff could not have been nicer. It was really a good time.
People seemed really excited to see you, which was nice.
Yeah, you got a big standing ovation, right?
Yes, I made it clear before the show that everyone who stands will get $15,000.
Oh, I'll stand. Can I stand now?
It's too late. No,
I've been standing for this whole segment.
That was just for that studio audience.
That's $130,000.
No, it was just for that studio audience. And then it's a little controversial. I left without paying anyone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they're furious. The whole audience is enraged. They're looking for me. They found out where I'm staying at my hotel, so I had to flee through the basement.
Yeah.
But no, it was nice. It was very nice. I had a great time. And I'm enjoying being in New York. I like walking around. People are very friendly. Sona, I know you get freaked out when you come to New York just because you're not a New Yorker.
I'm not. But I am jealous you got to see our friend Questlove at the Tonight Show, who is probably listening right now to this podcast.
Questlove is a loyal listener to the podcast. And of course, it was a thrill. They played my old theme when I came out. Roots, such an amazing band. So to hear them play that theme was magical. And to be in the room with those guys when they're doing their thing is an incredible treat. And then Questlove is working on a project that he asked me to help him with afterwards. And so I got to spend a little more time with him, and he's such a delightful hang. He knows everything about everything. And so I'm always, and you could tell that from his podcast appearance. He knows everything about television and music and pop culture, and it's all connected in his mind in this incredible way. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy. I just want to let his brain pour all over me.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Okay, why would you say that? That's a weird thing to say.
I don't mean
No. That would kill Questlove if his brain was taken from his skull and crumbled over you. No, I'm not. Questlove, if you're listening, I want you alive and well, and I'm sorry about what Matt said. That
Matt wants you dead.
He wants your mind crushed and crumbled over his body.
I want his brain liquefied and just poured over me.
Questlove is going to survive that? That's the most disgusting compliment I've ever heard.
That's on him. I don't know. I can't guarantee it.
It's up to him to survive it.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that. It's not my business.
I'm a stupid judge, and I find you innocent, Matt Gourley.
I
did it. This judge finds that you were just trying to compliment Questlove when you had his mind liquefied.
Questlove's brain.
That's nice. It's
Some
nice
say
you're over there. Every time I go to New York with you, people are really excited to see you. It's like you come home, even though that's not like your home.
I'm from Boston, which is,
Yes.
supposed to be the storied, hated rival of New York.
Mm.
But New Yorkers seem to give me a pass on that. As long as I don't wear a Red Sox cap, they let me slide.
Yeah.
But it's been very nice, and been walking around town with David Hopping. I'm going to give David Hopping a shout out. And he's fun because he's just, he's from Carlinville, Illinois. And it is a very small, small town. And he is, every time we go to New York, you can see he's looking up at the buildings. And he's looking at the
He's
fact
never seen a building before.
Well, I
He's
mean,
probably been there 30 times.
I know.
it's still, he never gets over it. And he's marvels that there's a sewage system and hot and cold running water. And it's just, it's fun because he has such a different experience that when he comes to New York, it's fun to see it through his eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. He thought you had to pay to take an elevator like it was a ride at Disneyland. And I said, no, you don't have to. It's not a ride. It's not Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. So
that's a good one.
Yeah, he's with me right now. David, why don't you come over here and just say a quick hello? You just listened to me describe you as the ultimate hick. How do you feel about that?
That's fine.
You're fine with it? Yeah, you having a good time while you're here so far?
Great time, yeah.
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 Okay.
Really fun.
Okay.
Hi,
Can I
David.
go back over here?
Incredible.
Hi, David.
As you can see, he's just bowled over by his experience here. He's monosyllabic.
He looked exactly.
I know he's got a latte.
I know what
He
made-
looks like a New Yorker.
I know what made David's life last night, which is David and I got back to the hotel, and who is sitting over in the corner but Kaley Cuoco, who has been a guest on our, and she's such a fantastic person. I mean, she just is as nice a person as you could imagine and really funny. And so I go over and I sit down with her, and David's with me, and David is just mesmerized and then you tell her that you're an insane Kaley Cuoco fan.
Yeah, I am a big fan.
The microphone is what you talk into.
I told her I'm a big fan.
Okay. Man, I don't know what your problem is. You're allowed to say more than one. I don't have a gun on you right now.
Yeah,
what is your problem? He took a photo with Kaley, and he told her that he's just a massive fan, and I could see Kaley getting nervous.
I don't think she was nervous.
And then I called security, and I had David taken away, and then I had you beaten.
None of that. There's nothing.
Okay, that didn't
it's
happen.
okay.
No.
Well,
We don't
anyway.
believe
Your
him.
mind
Okay, well, that's good
baffles me.
improv. Good denying. Good job, David. That didn't happen. Can we have a volunteer from the audience? Okay, we're in a candy store. No, we're not. Boo. Anyway, we saw Kaley Cuoco. I think that's
cool.
exciting. I've seen so many. I get excited when I see celebrities, and my life has been interviewing them. But when I'm somewhere and I see someone from television, I'm like, gosh, they're on TV.
Who's the most excited person you've ever met? Wait, let me rephrase
Wait,
that.
what?
Right.
Wait,
most
who have you
excited?
been most excited to
Thank
see?
you. Yes.
I mean, I feel like the answer to that is your friend Eric Rife.
Yeah, my college roommate, Eric Rife, when I get together with him, we have the most obscure interests. And we go to a restaurant, we walk around Central Park, and we just lecture each other about, Lyndon Johnson's press secretary. It's the most obscure arguments that you can imagine.
Like, I gotta go, Kaley Cuoco. I gotta go talk about Eisenhower's second term with my friend Eric.
This sounds pretty good.
She's like, yeah, Conan, do you want to maybe get dinner or something? I can't. I've got to go hang out with my college roommate because we're going to talk about Dwight Eisenhower's third stroke in the White House. He dribbled for 3 days before he came back around. Yeah. Nerd power
Everyone's
always.
coming, Conan. Everyone's gonna be there. It's gonna be the coolest dinner party ever.
Yeah, Kaley Cuoco's like, I'm telling you, all the big stars are going to be there. All these very cool, attractive stars want to meet you and hang out with you. I can't! I've got to go see my college roommate. We just found out some new facts about Rutherford B. Hayes. His foreign policy's not what you think it was, Kaley. Anyway, my eternal love to Kaley Cuoco for being so cool to run into. And Yeah, let's get into it. We've got to get on with the show. We've got more to do.
Well,
This is the last part of the show, Conan. This is not an intro.
You know what? I never listened to this piece of shit. So why would I know where it goes?
And cue credits.
Anyway, all I wanted to do was get it out there that Kaley Cuoco seemed kind of happy to see me. And that's a huge deal in my book. So
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.